Hello gang, what's up everyone? Welcome to the channel, and in today's video I'm gonna tell you not to gamble 100%. And why is that? Because in the last live stream I end up spending 3000 and getting nothing. 3000 crystals, I rolled more than 20 times and I get not a single reward that worth spending, no CTP, no nothing. But yeah, that wasn't the case. I just woke up and I had that sad feeling inside my chest, and I want to share as I'm starting. Sorry for that. But the today's topic is about not a top 10 list, but like the 10 things I took from comments through the demand I did on a video. I asked for, if you remember, what Jean Grey, it was Jean Grey, Santa Claus Jean Grey, and was asking you if you're a good boy and you want a gift in Marvel Future Fight. So I was listening to people wishes, what people wish to have in the game, except the ones we already have. And I made a list, I made a summary, I add some myself, I remove someone else, it was like, give us free tier 4s. Okay, I didn't put that in, but I made a list, with things I would like to see in the game, and I think like it's really important at the moment to get the game and to the next level, because I feel like we're falling behind as a free-to-play player. You're falling behind daily, weekly, and monthly. But yeah, let me explain you. Let's go to the number, to the less thing I think we need, and let's name it again. Let's go number 10. But before we go through that, I want you to make sure that you have subscribed to the channel. That's the only way to show me your support. Of course, you can be a member also, join. But the point is to smash the like button and comment down below in the comments. What do you think from the things I'm gonna mention? It's the most important, or what I missed and they should add there something else I missed totally. So yeah, let's go through that. So number 10, and the way I have put them doesn't really mean that they are less important or more important. It's this craft thing here. We took this one or basically perhaps 2 years ago. I can't really remember right now. And the old system we had, it was disgusting. They introduced this one for 2 years in a row. And when they introduced that, the most valuable thing was CCF, there were not tier 4 materials in the game, and we have already tier 4 characters for almost a year now. So I feel like they should add here tier 4 materials to swap in between, to sacrifice, perhaps if I had to sacrifice some of my CCF to get more carbonadium and exchange them with solo faulting or something like that. They have forget about that totally, and they should, say, other construction or something, and figure out themselves what they should do. Okay, that's something I'm seeing first time. Didn't knew I could make tickets. Okay. And yes, the main use for me, it's doing the cards here to craft the other cards, and I'm not using this at all. But when it get introduced and I had some AOD, or I was missing some TCP, I was coming here sacrificing my Northstone or sacrificing my CCF, my black antimatter, So now in the same way I would like to sacrifice some solo faultine or some life seeds for carbonadium. Yeah. So yes, that's the number 10. I wish for the 2023 we get something for crafting thing here. It's totally awesome. We had the craft events, which was really epic, and they removed them. I mean, it was like 2. I didn't get any brilliant there. I just spent. Okay, that's another story for another day. But yeah, the point is they had something really nice. People was like super excited getting that, and they drop it. and they also didn't upgrade that at all. So yeah, please guys, wake up. Let's go to number 9. And number 9 is a game mode that a lot of people is participating actually. I'm not myself, I'm just entering to redeem the entry, the Cosmic Core Energy or something. I'm not playing it at all. I have fall behind in Angel level because I'm not participating. But the point is that with this game mode, yeah, you can play only specific time. It's like Alliance Conquest, but in the same time they are not giving you something different. They are giving you the same thing for all these years, and we have this thing here that you could progress through your account really slow. I mean, I'm agent level 263, and I have like, okay, 5% max HP. Okay, that's the value that they want to give you, for participating in the game and having all these tier 3 characters and all these things. I mean, they should rework that and swap stats between characters. Perhaps if you're missing cooldown from characters, from your cards, or they should add more here, something to get advantage of it, because all attack and max HP, okay, it's something so generic that most of the people it's gonna say, you know what, the people that played like 1000 world events, they have like 10%, and the people that played like 100, they played 2%, they have 2%. I mean 8% for playing daily a game mode that needs you to be there every single time, every day, 2 times, and participating and getting nothing else, having only 0.2% every time. It's like so devastating, and they should rework this. I feel like it's really bad. So yeah, I feel like there is for some reason this game mode needs something. I'm not sure, should they remove it and add that to something else? I'm not sure, but they need to rework World Event somehow. And of course they need to rework World Event the way that World Event is working. They are picking up the number 1 ranking characters, and the number 1 ranking characters most of the times they are just flexing, Audience Blessing and CTPs, and there's no value on their builds. Yeah, but that's another story. Yeah, so number 9, World Event. Let's go to number 8. Yeah, true. This game mode. There is this game mode in the game, Timeline Survival. Yeah, I pushed myself to play this thing. I played multiple times, but it's so boring and so annoying. If you play like 2 or 3 times, you know whatever is gonna happen. It's there's no the element of surprise, there's no element of extra reward. All the thing here is about essence of dimension, where you can get and find some artifacts, or you're getting artifacts, but still the way that this thing works, it's really annoying and really repetitive. And after playing for 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 months, the thing is that you're not really getting a lot of stuff out of the gold you're investing. In the start, it was like there were like tier 3 materials, there were like black antimatter and stuff like that, but now it's only essence and artifacts. And farming essence and artifacts here give you less value than energy spending per essence you're getting than playing just rifts. They introduced rifts right after that, I think, or they rebrand rift or something. So now from dimension rifts you're getting more. So no one is gonna play this thing because they are cool with their rifts. And the energy we're getting, if you want to farm everything in the day, it's pretty much you need some surplus, so there's no energy spending for this one. And especially for a game mode that doesn't provide you the last stuff you want to build your characters, like tier 3 materials, like tier 4 materials. Yeah, I mean, artifacts, they are good but there's no way you can get like 4-star or 5-star or 6-star artifacts. If there were one chance in the bazillion to get that, it could be cool, but it's only the only way here is to get 3-star artifacts. So why not farming high level rifts, mythic rifts to get the 4-star artifacts? So yeah, that's my wish for the 8th wish for this. Basically, the third wish for this year from my wish list, the third one. So yes, let's go to the fourth thing I was thinking about and could be cool, and there is in other games. And what's that? Yeah, let's see. So yes, the fourth thing is choosing yourself the skin of the character. If you are owning the uniform, why not be able to use this zombie venom? I mean, I'm a creep. I mean, yeah, okay, perhaps I like a zombie venom. Perhaps I like bad uniforms, Cheers, by the way. It's morning here. Yes, why not using any uniform you want and choose the stats of the uniform you want, If you have this uniform, you should be able to pick up the skills from this uniform and the look from this uniform, because in every game mode, in every game, League of Legends, there is multiple games. World of Warcraft. In World of Warcraft, you can pick up the outfit you're gonna wear, how you're gonna look like, and interact with the NPC, with PV, with PvP. And yes, if you have the uniform, why not be able to look like that and have the last stats of this uniform? This is gonna be awesome. I would like to see, me can be able to use this skin here, or use, let's say, where is my boy? My favorite uniform. I mean, it's Spider-Man. This one. I would like to use Spider-Man like that. If Spider-Man was looking like that all the time, I would use him more, for sure, for sure. Most of us, we're collectors. We like Marvel, we like uniforms, we like comic runs. Why we are not able to choose the way that we want the character to look like? I mean, we are pushed to use. I know people love Deadpool, and perhaps they could build him, but they are getting, they don't like this shark. I love this uniform. I really like the way his feet looks like. But I mean, perhaps a dude, he's super masculine and stuff like that, and he wants Deadpool to look like that, with the swords here and stuff like that. So why he's not able to use his favorite uniform or this one? I've seen people with this one. Yeah, it's awesome. It's awesome, But you can't really play the game if you have the old stats, the old skills and stuff like that. So yes, an idea is to drop an update to separate how you look like and separate the skills you are using. If you have the latest uniform, you could have the option to swap into the old uniforms and vice versa, Yeah, that was it, the number 4. So let's go for the 5th wish on my list, and what you asked, guys, from my video of Sanda Jean Grey. Let's see. Okay, something else that it's really important, it's the balance of daily rewards you're getting, I'm playing this game for like 4 to 5 years, and we're having like the same 25 crystals here, nothing else. From that period of time, they add like the crafted CTPs, they add like the crafted cards, they add like so many things that you have to spend crystals on. The uniforms are dropping like 4 to 5, and yes, I totally get that the game wants to have a system to keep tracking, to keep the people engaged and buy crystals to spend. But still, in the same time, I feel like this thing here daily and this thing here weekly could double for sure. You could get rewards for, doing other stuff. They had like some achievements for Facebook. They had like some achievements for inviting other people and stuff like that. But they need to fix some way, people get engaged to the game and farm somehow more crystals for free, because I feel like there's a lot of people getting annoyed by not being able to farm like 2 uniforms per week, per month, and have the last characters able to be used. Yeah, I know it's a mobile game and you need to have like a revenue, but still they could double that and there's no problem on that. And the fact that they never mentioned something on that, like their way is to add these events and give you some crystals in the end, and that's totally cool. Also, we're getting these crystals and we're fine. But if you add this, and if they give us 0 crystals in this monthly thing, let's say that they never give us crystals from this ever, but add this like 230, 100, 100, 100, so in total is 500 crystals. If you take these 500 crystals and spread them through the month, we're gonna have like 25 more daily, let's say. So yeah, they could make it happen like that. They could take some crystals from the check-ins and give them to the people daily. So daily people gonna feel with daily progress, more having more crystals, like they're actually doing progress. Because if you log in and play the game full and you get just 25 crystals, you're like, did I get any crystals there? How many weeks I have to wait for a uniform? This is underwhelming. But if you get 50 daily and you don't get login, or get login events once in a month or something, that's gonna be, that's gonna make people log in daily and look at their 50 crystals and say, you know what, yes, 50, it's like 20 days of farm. Now with 25, it's like 40 days of farm to get one uniform for just the daily, the daily login. I mean, yes, I know that there is other ways to get crystals, timeline battle and stuff like that, but the daily progress, that the thing that you hook up people to log in into the game, should be more than 25 crystals, guys. It's insanely low. And let's go to the next one. And of course, the next one is Shadowland. It's like my 6th wish on 2023 or something like that. So yeah, Shadowland. We have a game mode that we can utilize all our roster. You can come here and pick everyone. You can do whatever you want. And it's more than 250 characters to choose from. But the point is that you're getting these rewards, and these rewards was good on 2016, because this stuff here, guys, it's just a joke. Every single stage gives you some rewards, supposed to, but believe me, guys, there's no value on that. If you're playing the game like for 3 to 4 years and you have farmed this every single week, I mean, there is in stage 35, okay, Godzillinator, Master of Shadowland, cool. There is no way you don't have everything from Shadowland and you really don't want to play. There is some first clear reward like 130, 135, I think. It's for the CTP chest, and for 235 another CTP chest. And there is nothing good inside this game mode. The things we're getting from the chest are insanely disgusting, and they should add something for us to collect, If they had a system, and instead of giving you 300 this gold or this or whatever, or instead of just giving you that, giving you one token that this token is unique every single for Shadowland, unique for Shadowland, or these tokens are from all game modes. You're playing a World Boss Legend, get a token. You're playing Shadowland stage 15, get a token. And with this token, they could make a token shop and get there and redeem. And even if the stages are low, if we had to play so annoying game modes and so annoying farm, we could do that. If we could get tokens and redeem them for tier 4 materials or for CTPs, because I totally get that you can't really go and throw tier 4 materials here just like that, but if the guy is able to farm 200 stages of Shadowland every single week and get like every 20 stages one token, and in the end, you know, having 20 tokens, or you have to collect 200 tokens, so it's a farm of 2 or 3 months to collect some tokens from Shadowland and go in a token shop and redeem one random CTP or one random P card or some tier 4 materials, you know? That's something that people could go and play Shadowland even like that, because like Shadowland is now, I mean, yes, it's pretty repetitive, but in the high stages it's really hard to play. It's really hard to play above level 100. The mobs are really tough. You need to do ignore defense, you need to, you know, there is all defense down basically. Yes, I have to forget the phrase, all defense down, and there is a lot of stuff you need to figure out. Of course, they could rework all the team maps and all the Shadowland from top to bottom, but just giving this game mode a token shop and the option to choose what they want to take at the end, you know. I don't want to take all this garbage. I don't want to play for nothing. I want to play to get some tokens, and at the end of the month think about what I'm gonna do with these tokens. In games like Marvel Snap, they had like pretty much a system that they dropped you random things all the way, random, and people asked for the game for a token shop, and inside 1 month they drop a token shop. The value of the tokens you're getting, it's ridiculous low. You need to farm like 1 month for sure to get one card from the tokens. But still, you have the option. You have the option to farm the tokens to get something, you know. I'm playing the game because that's there, and I would like to farm for tokens, you know. Every single game got tokens to farm. And the weekly and monthly token events they're doing, it's completely fine. They know how to do it. Think about it, they were telling you, you could farm these tokens, you need to do that stuff, and perhaps you're gonna get that, perhaps you're gonna get that, perhaps you're gonna get that. Who's gonna play this game mode? You know, I wouldn't participate to take the tokens here if there were no tokens and they tell you we're gonna give you a random reward, bro. Yeah, there is RNG there, perhaps you're lucky, see you in the next time. And playing like months and getting nothing, it's really disgusting. So yes, that's Shadowland rework. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, the next one is PvP on this game is pretty weird, bro. I mean, you have to put the team here, and I know there's people actually enjoying that, and I really enjoy that sometimes, you know. I want to play and try to trick the AI, but the way that the system here works for having high rank and stuff like that, it's totally toxic. I mean, there's no way someone starts weekly, do his dailies, not paying crystals, and get in ranks of PvP. I mean, in the first 100 at least. I mean, you need to do so many refreshes. You need to do so many refreshers to be, I can't do it right now, to be able to be ranking or something. So in my opinion, they could let this game mode like it is, you know. It's cool, people enjoying it, and make something similar with DRX, you know, a PvE/PvP game mode where you need to do damage, but in the same time you need to compete others, because the game right now you can't really compete anyone except if you are in top 16 of alliances of ABX. That's why I'm enjoying myself playing that, you know. I want to be in the top 16 and stuff like that, but in the same time there's nothing similar for PvP, you know, like DRX was. DRX was like weird game mode, but in the same time I was really enjoying going there, do DPS, and you know, make teams, make plans, make something, you know. We need something, PvP or a rework on a game mode for PvP to be able to catch up with more people and more people enjoy it. Of course, I'm gonna talk about live PvP. You know, I would like to have to play live 1 versus 1, but I totally get that perhaps that's hard or something. But yeah, live PvP or a DRX game mode should be fine, guys. Should be fine. Let's go to my 7 wish. I have lost the count, but it's generally wish list, guys. Wish list. And yes, there is no surprise there. CTP second slot, guys. A second slot for CTP could be so cool, so cool. I would pay for like 1,000 crystals. Yes, 1,000 crystals. I paid 1,000 crystals to have like a second card set here that you know, to use it for videos. I would go to get pay 1,000 crystals to have a second CTP here and swap in between. I mean, this system here, it's totally disgusting, having to pay 600 crystals, which is similar with the cost of a CTP if you're super lucky in gobbling or something. I mean, you're paying 600 to change position of your toys. It's like you're having toys in your closet and your mother tell you, if you want to swap the top toys, go them into the bottom toys, you know, in your closet, you need to pay me 5 euros. Why, bro? These things belongs to me. I mean, why an equipping has so much cost? You know, they should have like half the cost all the year. You know, we are waiting every time for the sale, but in the same time I would save so many CTPs. I'm wasting my CTPs. I'm totally wasting them trying to craft brilliant, because I have them in my bags. Because you know what, I'm not gonna drop CTPs on characters that I'm not using. You know, I'm using carnets. I want to use carnets for PvP and PvE. Why I'm not able to have my brilliant egg on my carnets and swap for raids in PvE, you know, play ABX, play ABL, do a world boss legend, and after swap into my brilliant refinement and play the PvP stuff, you know? Why I need to have this thing in my mind that, oh my god, I have carnets and I can't play PvP all the day because of ABX and ABL. People want to feel free. Now you need to invest so many weeks of farm, so many weeks and days of farm to do one single tier 4. And when you're doing the tier 4, you have to choose PvE or PvP. Why, guys? Perhaps as a tier 4 a character could unlock a second custom gear slot, because there is Alliance Conquest, there is Timeline, there is Alliance Tournament. A lot of people wanna play PvP and PvE, and you are not giving us this option. A lot of people is getting annoyed. I know there's whales there that is spending for swapping CTPs, and I'm doing it myself, you know, but this is really annoying and drive people into, you know, dropping the game or focusing on PvE or focusing on PvP, so they're not getting all the flavor of the thing you're made, developers. You just made the thing for PvE and PvP, and you're not giving the players the option to pay, to do something, you know? As a tier 4, you should be able to unlock something, to do something else. You paid all these materials, you farm all of these days, and you are not able to have a second second custom gear? I mean, that's insane, bro. That's totally insane. And let's go to the top 2 things I want, the top 2 wishes, and I feel like that's the general vibe of everyone in the comments and stuff. So yes, let's go figure out. Yeah, it is what it is. It's story mode, bro. We have this story mode. They fix it. They did it absolutely insanely good. Having the opportunity to auto clear, to auto the characters, you know, I'm totally obsessed with this game mode. I'm going here, building every single character, every single week. I'm trying to catch up. I have left some, of course, I have not all the characters, but I'm investing on building characters for this specific game mode because I feel like I have progress through that. Spending time on autoplay, but in the same time getting high level rewards here. You could get, you know, tier 3 materials, you could get a premium reward. That's totally fine, that's totally fine, but in the same time the rewards here, it's outdated. I mean, yes, I was farming this for, I have videos on my channel. If you go and find the list, I am in 40 week of weekly farming and opening chests, and I have great success on that. I've take multiple tier 3 materials. I was struggling with tier 3 materials, and now I have 13,000, and I'm building like 2 to 3 characters every single week, every single month for this thing, and I'm having 13,000 tier 3 materials. Why not adding tier 4 materials on story mode and in the same time on dispatch mission? Dispatch mission and story mode, they are left behind at the moment. The meta is the tier 4 materials, and they should add this thing here and say, you know, when you're collecting that, here instead of essence could be tier 4 materials. Somehow dispatch shop, make this shop, you know, spending the collecting this energy from here, get some tokens and get the tier 4 materials. We need some ways to farm tier 4 materials, to do the choice ourselves, you know. I want that, I don't want that. It's so annoying that a game push so badly tier 4s. We have like 15, 14 tier 4s now, and I'm able as free to play, I'm saying free to play, from I haven't buy any tier 4 materials, and I have 5 tier 4s. So now there are 15. There is people dropping the game because they can't follow up the tier 4s. And I totally get that, you know, the high-end level thing, you can't have that for everyone. But still, bro, it's been already 6 to 8 months, basically 10 months or 9 months, we are into tier 4 materials and into tier 4 content, and we don't have tier 4 farming ways. So yes, they should add that on dispatch and story mode. And let's go to the last one. The last one and the most important thing is, in my opinion, World Boss Legend. They dropped this game mode here. It's absolutely fantastic. They have done so really good work, you know, dedicated, finding the right typing on the characters, dropping you, telling you universal, male. They made you to want to expand your roster to get all this stuff, you know. They give you the things here, you know, all this. They figure out ways to give you more rewards through your conquer level, I think. But yes, where's the rewards? Oh yeah, here it is. You can get audience blessing, it's totally fine. You can get, I mean, custom gear and stuff like that. But the point is that playing now stage 1, I'm not gonna go like stage 10. Play now stage 1. If you play that, and if you play Dark Phoenix, which is the number 5, like the highest level you could, like stage 19, I've tested myself like null stage 1 and null stage 69, Mephisto stage 1, Mephisto stage 69, Dark Phoenix stage 1, Dark Phoenix stage 19, and the Carbonatum I'm getting, it's pretty much the same. It's about RNG all the way. So the most people in my comments, most people generally in the game, they are spending like 5 minutes max playing stage 1, not progressing through the World Boss Legend, and they are saying, you know, Death Proof, you're completely idiots trying to go stage 99 of World Boss Legend. You're getting nothing. And they're completely right, you know. I'm just farming that because I feel good. I want to progress. I want to build wide my roster. I want to get, you know, the alien character here. I want to get the superhero male here. I want to find out myself which one is the best. And that's something I'm doing myself. I mean, most of the people just want to do their dailies, and if they're finding no, you know, no extra rewards of doing stage 1 or stage 99, there's no difference. So the developers should reward the people that they're progressing through World Boss Legend, building their characters, building their accounts, go for 25% peers, go stage 50 and above. they should give us something more, you know, more than 3 carbonadium or something like that. I mean, this is disgusting. I need to feel that I'm progressing the game and I'm getting something standard. Not like you have some chances for a mighty energy. Oh. I'm farming that 2 years and I get one of these and one of these, bro. Nothing else. That's really annoying. Okay, that was my wish list. That was a ranting about the game and the problems I feel like there are, and they should be fixed. I know that video took way longer than I thought, but still, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know down below in the comments what you are suggesting, what you think it's something I missed, or I'm bad magic always there in my videos. And yes, that was it. See you into the next. Kisses to everyone, and don't forget to smash the like button. Make sure that you're already subscribed, and yes, kisses to your faces.